All right, we had Kevin Holland having an absolutely beautiful performance against Gunnar Nelson. That fight was definitely different than I thought it was going to be. And where it really was different was on the ground. Mm-hmm. I really thought that Gunnar had the ability to move and to put Kevin into problems. Yep. The length of Kevin caused Gunnar problems. His ability to pass, he passed, but he was always put back. The omoplata worked well for Kevin several times. Hey, I can see it's not that dark.
I know. There was natural sunlight, and then the sun went down, and I'm like, crap, I don't know how to turn on all these lights at family's house, so I had to call some backup. They came in and turned them off for me.
That's good. But I mean, you really had to be impressed with Kevin Holland. His speed was a big difference in the fight. Yeah, in the stand-up. In the beginning, if you're a fan of the sport, I hope you can see when Gunnar actually started off in the fight, he does have that karate style, and his hands are kind of low and his chin is high all the time, but that's the way he's been from the beginning. But he is not a slow person, and he was in the beginning able to match the speed. But as soon as he got hurt in that first round and he got dropped and he was in trouble, you could see, watch him from that point forward and look at how slow he looks. And that's what damage will do to you.
Yeah.
That's just take a look at the difference of him in the first round and the speed that he had comparative to the way he was moving and throwing from that point forward in the second, third round. Way slower. And this is what damage does. And that's why when we say, look, when you have someone in a bad position, you do damage to them because it affects the way they can fight for the rest of the fight. And I thought Kevin in the first two rounds, I had him up, after the first two rounds, 2018. And he was looking good. Even when he was on his back, he was the guy winning the round because he was landing shots. There was no true submission attempts. Gunnar wasn't able to land any successive shots. He would land one or sometimes, throwing a shot, but not enough to make up for what Kevin Holland had done. So really great performance. And I love Kevin at, again, 170 pounds. Stop going the 185 route.
Yeah. If you want to make a run of the title, which after I saw his transitions tonight in the grappling, I automatically threw out a tweet, basically talking. If you guys follow me on Twitter, it's @TheRealPunk. This was a throwback to the first Kevin Holland we all saw during COVID. I love this Kevin Holland, like many of you do. Excited to see him back, grappling, throwing with bad intentions, and focused on winning. That was the key tonight.
That was nice.
It was so nice to see him.
He wasn't jacking around, talking to people in the audience.
Nope. And let's just be honest, man, it was a great performance. Now, I know, look, I already had people, come on, Josh. He beat a guy who's been basically retired. Gunnar hasn't been active, all of these things. But Kevin Holland hasn't looked fantastic in his fights. In the last couple of fights were fights he should have won or at least had a really good opportunity of winning. He just didn't take it serious. Tonight was throwing shots with bad intentions. He literally sat down on his punches, threw hard shots. He did get tired in the third. But that's how you fight. It just seemed like he was content with the money that he's already made. He got paid really well on the Chimaev fight. That was something that I think, obviously it gave me flashbacks to you get young football players, 20 years old, 21 years old, they get their first contract for $6 million or $8 million or $3 million. Their signing bonus, and they don't, all of a sudden the effort's not there anymore. I'm good. No, you're not good, buddy. You got a long life to live. And in this situation, I think Kevin Holland understands there must have been a come to Jesus talk or a sit down with Daddy Dana and say, hey, man, we love you. We want to keep having you, but you need to win. You can't just be out there fighting. You need to win. And tonight he showed that. And Gunnar did look a little rusty, but I thought the transitions and the smoothness on the ground that Kevin Holland showed in the first round, I thought he looked fantastic. This is the one I want to see, and he can only get better from here. Just keep doing what you're doing and get better. So I think we're going to see a better Kevin Holland. He's going to have some ups and downs, but we understand that. But I think I'm happy to see him back. I was excited for this. I thought Gunnar was going to win. I thought it was a fight on the ground. I thought Gunnar was going to take the submission. I thought I thought Kevin Holland would goof around and be jerking off on the ground, basically giving up position, laughing and joking, all of a sudden get tapped. I'm like, I could see that happen because we don't know what Kevin Holland we were going to get. Well, tonight was the one that we saw during COVID, and I love that Kevin Holland. I'm excited to have it back. Exactly.
Just Kevin, stay at 170, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw 185 to the side, man.
He's got an opportunity, John, to do something.
Yeah.
Because all the good wrestlers in that weight class now are kind of gone. You know, I mean, you've got Sean Brady, you've got Bilal, you know, but Colby's out. Kamaru is getting a little bit older, and I'm not knocking Kamaru at all, but like he's been inactive for a while, hasn't fought Chimaev. So we don't know which Kamaru Usman we're going to see when he comes back. I hope it's a good one because I love watching Kamaru Usman fight. You know, but the other guys that are in there, you know, Shavkat and Ian Gary, and they're stand-up guys. So there's room for Kevin Holland to have success.
I agree.
This episode is brought to you by BetUS. Make sure you guys YouTube 150 for the promo code. Also, Element, use the link in the descriptions down below. Any product you buy from there, they will send you a bonus package of product if you use our link down below. Element's amazing, man. I love it. And I want to say thank you, man. Thank you guys so much for continuing to support us.